Would you believe it if I said that one of the most adored actors from the legendary TV series Gilligan's Island is still alive and about to turn 103 years old? It seems unbelievable, doesn't it? Yes, it is correct. You won't want to miss today as we delve into the remarkable life of one of the few remaining stars of the legendary show. Keep watching till the very end to find out the shocking new details about his life and the secret to his remarkably healthy longevity. A lot of people think of the TV show Gilligan's Island when they think of happy childhood recollections. For decades, we have been delighted by the zany exploits of 7 individuals marooned on an isolated island. The show may have only run from 1964 to 1967, but it had an enormous influence in that time. One of the show's stars, nevertheless, is still going strong after all these time, nearly 60 years. It's true, we're referring to the renowned performer who brought the charming, clumsy Gilligan to life. Bob Denver is approaching the ripe old age of 103. If you are interested in his current state of affairs and recent activities, we invite you to join us as we reminisce and honor his extraordinary life. It would be helpful to briefly revisit the 1960s before delving into Bob Denver's life now. With its unique blend of comedy, adventure, and drama, Gilligan's Island became an instant hit with audiences. The show took place on a desolate island where a boat carrying a group of people who had become castaways became stuck. The foolish but well-intentioned first mate, Gilligan, played by Bob Denver, had a knack for making things worse no matter what. The character became iconic because to his antics, and he cemented his position in television history with his eccentric portrayal. Alan Hale Jr. played Skipper, Tina Louise played Ginger, and Jim Backus played Thurston Howell, completing the stellar ensemble cast. The show's popularity skyrocketed despite its brief run since it stayed in syndication for years. The show Gilligan's Island was a TV mainstay for kids, and Bob Denver's charmingly naive character became a fan favorite. You may be asking, how is Bob Denver doing now? Because it has been nearly 60 years since his most famous role. Bob is still alive and well, and you might be surprised to hear that he is approaching his 103rd birthday. Even though Bob isn't in the public eye anymore, his life has still been full of surprises and unexpected turns. That Bob Denver has maintained such a high level of vitality throughout his life is one of his most remarkable qualities. He has kept up a somewhat healthy lifestyle, engaging with his followers and being active, even though a lot of time has passed. Even though he has avoided the spotlight for a while, Bob nevertheless makes headlines occasionally, surprising people with his vigor and health. How he has matured so gracefully never ceases to amaze. Why, though, was he even here? His lengthy and fruitful life begs the question. How has he done it? Bob Denver took his time pursuing other acting opportunities when his Gilligan's Island stardom faded. Rather, he chose to live a life that was less hectic. Bob opted to escape the relentless spotlight of Hollywood over the years. Over the course of his marriages, he lived in several regions of the country. Many of his admirers appreciate how low-key he kept his personal life. Bob frequently discussed the little pleasures in life in interviews, such as spending time with loved ones, pursuing interests, and being outside. He had no desire to stay up with the hectic pace of the entertainment industry. Even though he struggled with his career, he was always satisfied knowing that Gilligan's Island had a lasting impact on popular culture. People are going to be talking about this now. As he nears the grand old age of 103, how does Bob Denver maintain his youthful appearance? It appears that a conglomeration of variables is responsible for his extraordinary longevity. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and a positive outlook on life are some of the things he has been known to keep simple. Bob credits his devotion to nature with helping him lead a healthy lifestyle. In his latter years, he made his home in peaceful places where he could commune with nature. He started to include gardening, walking, and hiking into his everyday schedule. Both the mind and the body have been shown to benefit from these easy exercises. Keeping a cheerful attitude is something that Bob has stressed in interviews. He is thankful for what he is even though life has been tough for him. He has managed to keep himself healthy and happy by keeping his feet firmly planted on the ground and concentrating on the little things. Many years after the show's initial run ended, Bob Denver's adoring fans still can't get enough of him. It would be an understatement to say that Gilligan's Island changed television forever. Bob Gilligan's portrayal of Gilligan is legendary, and the show has maintained its popularity in syndication. The program continues to have devoted followers all throughout the globe, and many of those fans consider it a formative experience from their youth. Bob is grateful for the love and support from his fans. Through conventions, events, and the everlasting memory of Gilligan's Island, he has maintained connections with fans even in his twilight years. The fact that he is still going strong never ceases to astound his fans, and they eagerly await any news regarding his well-being. Thus, it is evident that Bob Denver has had a life full of adventures, both on and off screen, as he approaches the astonishing age of 103. Bob has been an inspiration to all of us, from his iconic portrayal of Gilligan to his serene and contented retirement years. He has shown remarkable strength and perseverance by maintaining his health, happiness, and groundedness throughout the years. Even though Bob isn't as famous as he once was, Gilligan's Island and his legions of admirers ensure that his legacy will endure. We can only celebrate his life and remember the happiness he offered to many as we approach his 100th birthday. Leave a comment, subscribe for more wonderful stories, and press the like button if you appreciated hearing about Bob Denver's tremendous story and how he continues to impact our lives. If you want to know even more amazing stories about Hollywood's famous stars, you have to watch our next film.